Hey, what's going on, fam? Welcome to the Jesus statue in Da Nang, Vietnam. Today I'm going to speak to you about putting the trust in this guy, putting your trust in this guy. The meaning of putting your trust in God or in Christ or in Jesus Christ. The meaning of the idea is very simple. If you know anything about this world, if you have eyes and you open your eyes, you can very easily realize that everything in this world is fake, right? Everything is fake. Every single thing in the material world is fake. It's empty, and as King Solomon in the Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament says, everything is vanity. Everything is empty, and nothing but God is anything that can bring you any satisfaction or any actual real fulfillment, right? And I always like to say, when I don't say to those people, but just between my friends who understand this, which is not many, by the way, but people who do get this, when I see a person posting online on Instagram usually about how cool their party lifestyle / drugs, whatever materialistic they are chasing, it could be girls, could be drugs, could be partying, could be alcohol, could be like any of the vices that people chase because they think it's gonna fulfill them. When I see that, the comment I always like to make is, bro, the thing you're looking for, you're not gonna find it there, right? I don't say to those people because cast not pearls before swine, not because you're egoistic or egotistical, whatever. It's because they're gonna attack you, right? Actually, it says cast not pearls before the swine because they're gonna turn and tear you apart, right? So, very important concept here, and you don't have to take this as a fact. This is something that I personally believe in. Is if you also understand a little bit of Gnostic theology, which to me makes sense. The Gnostic theology teaches that a materialistic world was created by a fallen lesser god, and the fallen god was created by, let's say, another god, Sophia, and then she's an eon, and all the eons are created by the God or Jesus Christ's God. Now, this theology is very, actually, if you test it, there is those 7 Hawaiian principles of living, and one of them, first one is like, what you think about is what you get in reality, which we all know makes sense and is 100% true. But one of them, I don't remember which one, maybe third one, fourth one, fifth one, is results are the measure of truth, or like effectiveness is the measure of truth, which means that every truth that you ever have can be tested, right? So basically, if you test this idea and you look at this idea that the fallen god, who is actually a fake god and he thinks he's the real god, you can also call him Satan, right? Gnostics call him Demiurge. So he's basically the evil god in the Bible, if you will. But we're not gonna go there right yet. Anyways, so if you test this theory and you're like, okay, let me see. So that fallen god created the material world and everything in the material world. Okay, got it. Let's look at the material world. Can you find satisfaction in the material world? Let's see. So I'll try to eat the best foods, get the best woman. Whatever people do, gamble, play video games. I used to play video games. Many men today are addicted to pornography. So I'll try all of those things. And does it fulfill me? The answer is no. Everybody knows. Then it's like, I'm gonna make money. And I'm gonna make more money and more money. Does it fulfill you? The answer is no. Whatever you try to find in this materialistic world, eventually it's gonna end up being not enough or not what you were actually looking for. So you can look from another perspective. Another perspective is, if you look just at how the material world is set up, we as humans are different because we also have the divine spark in us. I talk a lot about trend-surfing, so if you're one of those people who watches me because of that, same thing. Even in trend-surfing, Vadim Zeland, who is, I believe, Orthodox Christian, or at least very influenced by Orthodox Christian. I know he was influenced by Gurdjieff, who is Orthodox, Armenian, I believe, and I think he was Orthodox. Not sure, but yeah, no, he's from Georgia, I think. Gurdjieff, I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure he's born in Orthodox Christian country, and Vadim Zeland is also Orthodox Russian. So, or at least very, very influenced by Orthodox. I'll make more videos about the new book, so you guys will hear about it. But anyways, so the idea was that if you just test this theory, you can see that we humans are different. What I was about to say is, Vadim Zeland also mentions this in the trend-surfing book, so this shouldn't be like too foreign to you guys if you're just here for trend-surfing, right? I try to kind of introduce all the ideas together, so you see that there are no contradictions, which is a principle that comes from another philosophy, more technical, which I'll also speak about, theory of constraints. Anyways, so we are different, but if you look at the material world, you can kind of see that it's set up not in a good way, meaning like, we can still rationalize like, hey, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. But if you actually like go to the safaris and you like, or just look at the Instagram page Nature is Metal, and you kind of look at how animals kill each other and how it's like normal, and how like to survive you gotta eat meat. I mean, if you're vegan, you think you don't have to, but personally I just find I'm much stronger when I eat meat and feel much better, blah blah, whatever. It's a long story. I'll create maybe videos on proper diets or whatever, but in the future, I was vegan at one time, so I get it, kind of. Anyways, so, but yeah, you just look at kind of how reality is set up. Every single thing is attacking the other thing. Then you gotta rationalize and be like, oh, it's not evil, it's not good, it just is what it is. I mean, like, really, bro, like, we have the divine spark, so we can kind of, and we also ate from the good and evil, so we kind of, gain the ability to kind of look at things and see if something is right, good or bad, knowledge of good and evil, or at least to place those value judgments on things. And we do it whether we want to or not, because that's how we were made, or that's at least the ability that we gained, whatever. But yeah, if you look at that and you like see one big lion eat like a gazelle, or you see tragedies that are in this world, like a gazelle will, I don't know, like Nature is Metal page again, spike itself on a fence. Like, there is no purpose to that, right? Except for it to be filmed and you to look at it on Instagram page and think about how life is not fair, and come to this realization that I'm explaining to you right now. The way I look at it, the material world, even though it's beautiful, so the beach is over there. It's dark now, but yeah, the beach is over there, right? Jesus statue, this park is beautiful. You have Mary, the mother of Jesus statue over there. Like, the world is beautiful. People make this beautiful. This area is very beautiful. These people work hard. Very nice area. Even if you go like up the hills and just look at the material creation, some people would say God's creation, or in this theology you would say like lesser God's creation. All is beautiful. You, with the divine spark of the supreme, like the real God, the one that Jesus believed in, you with that spark cannot find fulfillment from just this. It doesn't matter how beautiful the beach is, and trust me, I love the beach. I love hanging out there. I love the sun. I love getting the sun in. But if that was all I was doing, no fulfillment. It just needs to be a part of my routine that makes the machine work, as Gurdjieff would say, the machine. But then I actually gotta do things that are in alignment with the Father above, God. Jesus is God. The God, right? Not any of the fallen gods, demons, Krishnas, not Krishnas, but whatever. Yeah, maybe even Krishnas, I don't even know. But, one of the fallen gods, the yoga gods, whatever. If you guys are into yoga, I don't mind. This is just what I believe in. If you take it, take it. If you don't take it, don't take it. Works for me, you can test it. It's gonna work for you. It's what works. Anyways, so yeah, if you just do this, however good this is, you will hear from people who have all of it. It's like, this does not make me happy. Now, it could be a huge conspiracy that rich people don't want you to make any money and just want to keep you stuck in like the 9 to 5 cycle, which is probably true. And you should probably work to make more money and be creative and do creative things which will potentially bring you more money. But that's not the first thing, right? Because being truthful, you have people who have lots of money and they have no fulfillment. Recently I've been listening to the book, actually today and yesterday, As a Man Thinketh. Again, if you haven't listened to that book, I recommend it to all of my clients. I recommend it to you. Anyways, I've been listening to that book, and he says there are some people who have money and are not blessed, and there are some people who don't have money and are blessed. I believe those are the words. But the whole idea is that if you have good thoughts of that book, you're gonna be blessed whether you get the money or not. So that's not like the ultimate metric, but it is a very useful metric. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, long story short, guys, is basically I want to speak to you about what are you putting your trust in. If you put your trust in to any of this bullshit, however good the bullshit is, and trust me, I like good bullshit, right? I like the beach, I like the park, I like good food, I like these nice shirts. Like I just got like 3 very nice sleeveless shirts. So it's like North Face Supreme, but it's like a Goku. So I guess that's how they avoid the copyright. I don't know. I think they'll also have like the one without Goku, so they don't care about copyright because this is probably not original, right? Let's see. I mean, this is not the point of the video, but let's see, what does it say here? Oh, it does say North Face. Okay, I don't even know. But the whole idea is I like nice things, right? This phone, my other phone. This phone is very nice. I really like this phone. But it's not gonna give you the ultimate fulfillment. The only thing that's gonna give you the ultimate fulfillment is this guy, this thing, if you understand this thing, if you understand this guy, if you understand the book. And it's not the only book. I would say Tao Te Ching speaks about the same thing. The Book of Mir Dad, which is something I'll speak about in the future. Yeah, those 2 books would be on the same level, I believe. I haven't found any books that are on the same level as the Gospels, but those books are up there. So yeah, guys, that's just the point of this video. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, then leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment, right? That's what you leave before you leave a video. And yeah, also I got some free stuff in the description, free sales training, or like a sales mindset checklist, like that you can actually use whether you approach girls, want to meet girls, or you actually do sales, like anything that's communication, network, like you can use this to get yourself into mind state. Free trend surfing training checklist, very useful. I should use it more often. I used to use it. I would get results much faster. Actually, like just a month ago, but then I was moving and I stopped using it, but I'll get back into it. And free, get switched on, how to get switched on and start developing like your habits. Basically get out of the brainless drifting, loser routine of being at the effect, how to start being at the cause and start getting better habits. So those 3 are available right now. Maybe in the future something else, or paid programs, whatever. Check out the description, sign up, follow me on my socials, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Also, if you're still here, thank you. I have a free community, you can join that as well. Okay, see you next time. Bye.